pay catch Yankopon no more the spirit of mercy nibi. Now baby able to be an to my conqueror. Now I said you forward now winner at all times. Now moon zoom straight into the whole zone question of the day. In the painful be said that they are Arsenal in the dano. Meji to me then they know yeah call Premier League season but what Arsenal compete be man. So the underlying word there no yeah again because the last season they were able to compete you had to get to the home stretch of the season and sana Willie Jimmy Dama Manchester City the senior men I want the washer such a one fan count and apostle William Water tour. Fast forward to this season they've made some few additions anticipate the season over so that is the whole zone question of the day Prince telling order to know that man John on Spice 91.9 on Facebook for once and for so the Arsenal will compete in the coming English Premier League season na dempo e bi ende dem oye na oye fluke and I don't know ye yen share the tactics kakra ne ro see as far as the game oye concerned na yentum na yen fa bi yen fan so dem farmer now join us telling the lineup and the na Pep Guardiola for instance now they to do na another game na no dey more and with the goalkeeper department was take with the goalkeeper now over cup matches or new to many in Stefano Ortega. And then for Stefano Ortega, right in front of him, he had a back four of Kyle Walker on the right side, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, and then also Manuel Akanji. But this setup at the back and had a variation. On a variable, the John Stones and the Benfica back a wardrobe. No way, Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, and then also Manuel Akanji at the back of the defense. Now, when Mateo Kovacic, Julian Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, and Jack Grealish right behind the player in Erling Haaland. So this was the formation on paper. No, not Manchester is what they set up. But so when you were attacker, a bone one formation and the system no, what turn into the three back. And a one John Stones Abish in Finfin. But at a point, I think when I observe the panel was the positional sense of the player in Kyle Walker. It's when he was leading. And no free. Ruben Diaz, the uncle slot into the left side of the defense. Baby, I said, Manuel Akanji Konenima, Oja Kwano do to nature, no, plus Kyle Walker, no work at 3 with you. And in Finfin people to know so, what Amma John Stones and then also Rodrigo Cascanti. On the other side for the Gunners, Yenye Aaron Ramsdale in the goalpost. Now Ben White all about as a right back, Juren Timber as a left back, and Gabriel Martinelli Gabriel Maguire and then also William Saliba, and I will complete the back four. But one of the battles and I made channel was Bernardo Silva and then also Juren Timber. Because this was a maiden competitive match all about them at the Goddess. It's an expectation one do, especially the World Bono, not as a centre back, not as a number 2, but a makeshift left back. How Obeso Oba apply the brakes on the player in Bernardo Silva. And I think he really had to struggle in the early embers of the game. Eventually, Otuna or calm down and now old team the playing Bernardo Silva. 1 year, a lot of dangerous moves against him of an Arsenal. In fact, I think that with the preview we had our predictions right. With the presence of Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey, and then also Declan Rice. Ebi ebeja to me the senke edi nketia or Gabriel Jesus start and Kobe na Makai have a double to lead lines no. He was being played as a false number 9 with Bukayo Saka on the right side and then also Gabriel Martinelli on the left side of the attack. Meaning can I mention Kai have it because say if a game no critical personally I felt that he could have gotten Arsenal the first goal. He could have gotten Arsenal the first goal before I want to pop up while concede the first goal in Manchester City now what the lesson one. Now say Ejona Sterling or the to that more the first miss now all the into the game. That's the route to the first miss, and it was Arsenal now will attack on the right side of the attack. Arsenal will keep a ball what they bow and Madden can I catch all the anytime Manchester City were with possession they presented themselves with 3 men at the back. Instead, they set up here with the shape of Man City 3 back no. Manuel Akanji can walk and then also Ruben Diaz walk away.
Johnny on Facebook because templates in the so. I just say ubit me enya illustrations ni bi ahwe na niam akonkan it media ma Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook.
So go to the first goal in the first election. That is Bukayo Saka on the right side of the attack. Obi obe no botum atwe na Manuel Akanji. Search a picture na critical. Ebono Manuel Akanji no kwan he is sleeping. Because of how Bukayo Saka no. Finally, he was able to get into the penalty box, square the ball to Kai Havertz, which was rehearsed throughout the week. Ahead of this fixture, they are standing 9. Yeah, that one you want to Kobanwa. Obeja only one centre back in Ruben Diaz. Square ball number. Let's say Rodrigo Cascanti on arriving as a square pass number. Obotunwa look at the play in Kai Havertz. Don't go and occupy the half space between the goalkeeper and then also the last central defender. But for the last central defender and the pivot, no never did the mass space no the one in fifth no. I want to kind have it to work with no. A few pass in the back, I have it and down on number one of Antratinema, who some fun and left in the move, some fun and right in the move. And a wabble one man defending it to more block. That was the first glorious opportunity as now when you go to know that to him, but Kai have it had to miss it. The second one also came his way, same style, same attitude and same approach. Working the ball to the left side, baby, a man can't job on because on your typical left back, said no court one able to exploit work a crack. And one of the ask now one dangerous player in Bukayo Saka, no soda. Into the ball question will be an was square abre, the player in Kai. The second one, the Bayer, Kai Sans Boya, straight to the goalkeeper in that is Stefano Ortega. So the first two opportunities asked now when you are not to some extent easier to score than to miss. Nah, came the way of Kai Havertz. But he was unable to utilize them and also rise up to the occasion. After City road to one goal and a wash. And or a game ever the City dominated or a close margins though. But after the first goal and a City Wallace in the game now, it was Man City and all build from the back. Arsenal had pressed very high. First point of course with regards to the build up, no the Arsenal attackers no road to City goal now. War occupy one. They had done their job perfectly. The next one was in the middle of the park. Into Fofo no game no. He was an attacker. I all draw it because a new more for defenders now was the war built from the back in India. Arsenal attackers now occupying one. Who is the next point of call? It is the pivot. Honestly, he's been occupied by Martin Odegaard, who was playing as the number 10 for Arsenal. So the next point of call will be the 8. Dear him or hearing the play in Foden. Foden Lebanon Swa, Thomas Tepper taking. Very good police, from Thomas Tepper. In that illustration, that is Thomas Tepper will close down the space of the playing field for them. But the quickness and the skill with which are small boy and the general party in the fellas are disrespectful.
No thing.
Hey, you bring him very, very disrespectful and also against the run of play. And I think that Partino was quite careful because boy, no, left footed. Into born up, main close and infant strong foot in the side one. That is the left side. But was there or a left footed will receive a pass with the inside of the foot. Into the back turn it through the right. But at that moment, Partey had to go through the left. The boy in the first touch, you know, the part the boy in the next image, Partey is the boy in the first one, no Ben, no Ben. First image is telling it to the boy or we'll close it down. But just with one touch, one turn the Partey, man, now Partey is tracking the run of the player in free foot now. Or to two book a crank and I'm going to go to quad now. That's why I say that how he was able to turn Partey to become a presser with a very big distance, one football and farmer. And Foden was far gone and not wage a party or crap. A few advancing, with the attempts from quarantine a day, pass nana. I mean, the playing for Foden all stretched out for the right hand side, no but no intercept or stretching. In fact, he had to touch the ball. But then you will be Oban assisted, they have a lot of numbers. They are able to give a lot of assists. Bruno Fernandes, one. Kevin De Bruyne, currently in the modern day of football. You name another player, a very good assistant than the playing Kevin De Bruyne. Bruno lay the power, but England, they be Kevin De Bruyne. But the baby, back at the lack account. Fellas, Foden get a ball option on the far right hand side. Kevin De Bruyne was close to him on Pano. Also, they call far right hand side, I come a Kupama. And a ball they deflect off quarantine because we didn't want attempt to ordinary like a ball. Ordinary carbon and a bonnet baby, Kevin De Bruyne in it. Emma Warden assisted our come a cold palmer. And with this one, if that me, Matthew Kovacic, Sankoyo, Drigo Cascanti, or any other player, and I'm sure that obeyed in no button the Wissy. But born the Ben, I know we be Kevin De Bruyne. You know, Kevin, be on your consciously, no attempted all man assist. But eventually, he was credited. Because born in deflected quarantine, on ordinary the carbon and last, and son of Luko Dunanga and the player, Kupama. And the age of Kupama, the level and the intelligence of how, feel so to me, opium born at the twat. Pep is really working on the lads. Now they get into games and play with that kind of confidence. Baby, original fellas, senior men from this distance, we don't know that no. What you know about born in the twat no more. From that distance, look at the speed with which and all the switch you play on the way intercept what we do. Or Kevin De Bruyne more than Kupama no pa and a born a contract him.
I think me similarities with Onone Riyad Mahrez.
Yes.
With Omo left foot,
Exactly.
And even with Omo height and size.
But okay, but now the 7 Ben no the Fofo no or Ben Silva na we just no kwam okwen
David Silva
no ba ko pa me na the Riyad Mahrez but also so age one I think he's getting to 19 years of age or so, but how was he placeable? It is a super finish from him. Not them Manchester City the first goal, so they should watch out for Palmer. They should watch out. I think that this season will bring a lot of playing time, and before the goal able to mark Mikel Arteta disrespected Man City to some extent with how one hour press one high. No, so selling the shape in order to do it. Arsenal one high pressing now. You are playing against Manchester City. In the lines, up front, what the likes of Julian Alvarez, Monone, Limbro Halan, Monana would change them. And would you all walk on him, Ko Palmer and for them no Barbie replace one. And they say, opponent and the from the back, at least respect one. We'll drop our half, but look at the shape, just on the edge of the halfway and the fellow say, hey, I want to watch the prepare panel. We push up the half of Manchester City. So I don't know what born or Man City 1.5. Meanwhile, at that moment, it was Manchester City and we get a possession. So when I bought a contract, you could see the joy of Pep Guardiola. You're not regular. Pep Guardiola doesn't need him as a goal. Not celebrate like that. It is not regular. On time, see. But you could see the joy in the celebration. No, Japan, because now Mikel Arteta on the Pep to tactics no so I respond or to tomorrow no so I respond. And one of the things I mean with Pano was how Onolisi used to decline Rice. That is why I was saying here in the same season more might decline Rice and ball as the sole pivot. Obeja born one we chase. Into a very good cover. So Mohamed Elino for Thomas Tepato, they can cover him up very well. Now two are ball duties, because the team are not about select back. Anytime I Arsenal, what from the back, what the ball come out, Gabriel Magal, hey, pet, no, the can rise are available. No, why allow the team, but own create an overload on the side that Gabriel Martinelli operate from. That's one of the tactics and then with the style and that. I mean, Mikel Arteta they born. So when eventually they go hard to get into the net, you could see the irregular celebration from the man of Pep Guardiola. I feel road to Arsenal equalizer and also. John Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. Illustrations in the tactical plate in Yadado. It was Bukayo Saka no a corner. And open the penalty box in him. And Man City defenders here what pin ball sounds bad. Fortunately for him, when the second ball had to drop on or sounds baby din angasa, that is Bukayo Saka. Now for picture we are selling that today. I should be all the press the player in Bukayo Saka now Kevin De Bruyne. Next to him and angasa any teammate in that is Trossard. Baby Trossard is no. Your friend baby support the press. It's a Kevin De Bruyne all the press Bukayo Saka. You expect that another Manchester City player quickly will close down the space now. Other what them are the playing Trossard no. But the marker of Trossard was very far away from him. That's a picture telling that now. The marker was so away from the player in Trossard. Into Bukayo Saka okay, baby will turn up far. In the first instance now, Kevin De Bruyne will close. In the next option, only Mfama Trossard. And if Trossard ne damn in the fellas. In this instance, born in your bed now, about 95% of players. So boy when you ball will cross the penalty box. Player, baby. Passing your bed or ball lob penalty box. But don't forget that seconds ago they had thrown in a cross into the boxer because of the height advantage. Now City players were willing to send the ball out. So Samson send another cross in there. The likelihood of what was an Ibone for every match on the high. One cross. And not damning the Macano. I feel he had a vast space in front of him to decide what to do with the ball. And no using a weaker left foot or they attempted just a shot on target. God be so good about deflecting Manuel Akanji. That is intelligence. That is exercising restraint. That is having confidence that baby may do it. It's my office. Mama mpre moho. Minya botel. Just one touch, no, I send out the ball away from the marker. We shoot with a weaker left foot. We deflect off Manuel Akanji, my bona contracting him. I feel Pep in a while, let me. Pep in a moment ago, no less celebrate to who. I feel equalize and a bed. You could see from his countenance. We train at how they know, Charlie. Mikel Arteta the team. Man, I'm a Arteta pan, but Arteta is I don't let him. So you could see from Pep Guardiola and attitude. This was a goal, and all contracting him. And you can count the number of Manchester City right in the penalty box, players right in the penalty box and attempts all across and go to now where he won it for. But he had to keep his composure and decide what to do with the ball, dribble, shoot on target. Luckily enough, and the ball deflects or contract him. This was Pep Guardiola seeking some few bottle of water and that. Not that calm and never know. And the bone now why very much disappointed. Plus the player and a ball no deflecting of him now. Manuel Akanji. Look at him on the screen. when an album was chai. Medasamaba. He had a very beautiful game until the ball deflect off him. That chance Otegano, what dive the other side, and was a very wicked deflection. Or give to us now the second goal and the ball in the penalty shootout. And Rodrigo Cascante, he has saved them during the UEFA Champions League. They went ahead to win it. And in your penalty shootout, a bit of Kevin De Bruyne on it, Rodrigo Cascante was a penalty, sir. You can really tell how difficult the day was for Team Manchester City. And the player, my Leonard colleague here, now all but not why failure. Eventually, he had to save the day. Fabio Vieira.
Okay.
Telling me a penalty, no.
And then the board last penalty kick, no.
Fabio Vieira. Who be brought on the scene?
The share. Baby, the share, you know, it was a big risk because it made pin band to say Kevin De Bruyne.
That is a precision and a confidence. Only what he is doing. Picking the spot. You come at him beside for teams now, corner down the moon on as a case ladies. 5 penalties no winning. I guess in one side now when you want to say baby Fabio Vieira or the share now. It means they have really rehearsed it. The Vieira, you knew what he was doing now. What tomorrow we are going to contract in a moment. As now watch the FA community. So congratulations to them. Congratulations. But Marshall project now you know. Additions now wabano. Jacob Kivio in the add the player in Duran Timber. The Declan Rice aba Kai Havertz aba. I don't know what injuries now. Well, bank account can be used non minimum do dinage or kind of aba why they doom sono. But fellas, some share Manchester United won a preseason. Mushe Manchester City. Mushe Liverpool. Not to even talk of Chelsea. The Tottenham Mobile. I think that Arsenal have the main probability to finish in the top 4. But they will compete for the trophy. Ultimately, to them where last season now, you do the dynamics of the season and son with Mama Manchester City. I don't think that's happening. I don't see that happening.
Okay.
I don't think that is going to happen. Minjin the mad bottom we see this particular season. I think that more to one last season was something now it was more like a dream. Why they was some when you and that all of a sudden team now when you do you want to know now they are doing some of these things. Now other clubs will come and plot against you because when there's what do about to now my day doing. Manchester City will come in very strongly. Manchester United will come in very strongly. Liverpool will come back very, very strongly. In Kenya, I mean, very strong, but Liverpool very, very strongly.
On Jimmy Keller,
these 3 clubs and finishing ahead of Arsenal.
On Jimmy Keller, and it's a bit more build on what he did last season.
Okay. I don't see that happening.
Okay. I Spice 91.